What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me. It is indeed the ACE. I am Ken Masters. I am the Ace of Spades. And I am your friendly 1245 music representative. And I am here with my bestest friend in the entire universe. Next to Rook.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because I was going to say, you were lying through your teeth right now. It's mad rude.
I'm sure Jasmine's going to be mad at me too.
Raylan Wine.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay. So, try to make this a quick video.
It's not going to be.
Pretty much, we're just going to try to cover two topics. The first thing we're going to discuss is how the BET channel is now in South Korea.
What up, South Korea? It
went there in September of this year. And we're just going to discuss how this is a terrible freaking idea.
Because it is. Because we don't even watch BET anymore. So
the BET channel, for a very, very, very long time, stopped representing black culture in America.
Right, because it went from being owned by black people to being owned by like every other thing that's dope that black people do. Because we keep selling our lives away.
Selling stuff. So we're going to go over like what it sucks.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen our previous video, well, not directly previous, but our previous video on how South Korea is kind of racist when it comes to black people.
There's a large sprinkle of racism happening there.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of them
it happens.
Do blackface, and of course they don't understand why it's a terrible thing, especially when K-pop really takes a lot from black culture and makes lots of money on it.
Right.
Off of it.
Right.
So, having BET in South Korea showing terrible things that is not, and it's not because, it's not like it's not, I'm not trying to say that it's not part of our culture. It is part of our culture, but that's not the only thing that's part of our culture.
Right.
And it's a kind of like a negative thing that it represents now, because the only good thing, honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I don't watch the channel anymore, but really the only good thing, the only positive thing that they have on BET is Black Girls Rock.
Facts.
And that's really positive. It's we are loving each other, loving black women, black girls, and encouraging and stuff like that. Like, those are good things.
They used to have the game. But then, what was it, season 3? They tanked that too. Like,
yeah, well, because the writer's strike happened, and so everything, Girlfriends, the game, they died because of the strike, and the game came back and it was trash.
Oh God, was it? Trash. So yeah, like the BET Awards. I mean, awards shows in general are pretty trash, but like the BET Awards, the hip hop awards, things like that. I mean, it's just the music videos that they show when they actually get around to showing music videos. These things are now going to be representations of us in South Korea. So before, the problem was a lack of education. Now we're about to enter an era of incorrect education.
Correct.
So
yeah.
Fuck.
So I'm worried. I mean, I was worried before because, you know, they had nothing to go off of, even though they could do their own research. But now they're going to be seeing black people doing these things that's a terrible representation of us, and it's not an accurate representation of us, and they're going to copy it or complain that we're copying them. And it's like,
because people think this shit, like,
yeah, like, because they think, you know, they think Big Bang and BTS that they started this, started those things, and that's incorrect.
No beef with BTS though. Little homies are dope. But
yeah, they're very talented, but you know, Big Bang, when they first started, no one liked them, and then they say, hey, let's copy these black people, and they blew up. So that's my concern. Right. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Because it could just be us. We could be tripping.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
I highly doubt it, though. Like, but whatever. So, in other news, in black people tanking themselves news, my man B.o.B, bruh, like, he doesn't believe that slavery existed because he's never seen a slave ship. I'm going to say it one more time because I'm sure you had to think you heard that wrong. B.o.B, rapper Bobby Ray, believes slavery never existed because he's never seen a slave ship. What happened? Who hurt you, bro? Like, if y'all don't know about B.o.B, it's probably because he hasn't had a good song since, like, his first album, I want to say. I'll Be in the Sky, Airplanes, like...
Yeah.
The homie was doing some shit. You know, the Tightrope remix with Lupe Fiasco and Janelle Monáe. Mm-hmm. Dude was doing his fucking thing. And then something happened to him. He saw something. He spoke to someone. He smoked whatever he smoked.
Aliens.
I don't know what happened. I would be fine if we could blame this on aliens. Mm-hmm. I want aliens to take the L for this because I thought he was a very talented brother who was doing excellent music, who was doing something a little different, and then he went all the way, I mean, like, over the green monster left. Like, what the fuck? He thinks the earth is flat and wanted to argue with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Mm-hmm. Look up his nephew's diss track to B.o.B.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Beautiful. This slavery didn't exist. There are, in case anyone cares, there's actually a monument underwater as a representation of the Atlantic slave trade. We know we have evidence. A cursory Google search will show you evidence that the shit happened. Also, how does he think that so many darker shade people just happen to end up all over the world when there's no evidence of us going there ourselves? Did we walk?
If I haven't seen it, it's new to me.
Right. Like, who says this shit? If he was high, if we were hanging out and we were high and he said that shit to me, I would just laugh. He would laugh. We'd geek the fuck out and then look for something to eat. That would be fine. But to be someone with this much reach in the world to say this shit out loud, someone get him. Someone get him. Someone save him from himself. He's wild. He's wild. Save Bobby Ray. Fuck B.o.B. Save Bobby Ray. Save him, man. I still want to believe that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars, man. That's what I want to do. I want that man back.
That's it for this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you dislike it. And we'll see you next time.
Save Bobby.